Monday morning, we usually play catch-up, but we've also had an election over the weekend, so how does that affect things today? Tom Piotrowski, floor is yours.
Well, Pete, it's been a compelling window of time between when the local market closed on Friday afternoon and this morning. A lot has come to pass, and we started off with some much better than expected employment figures in the US on Friday night. A critical outcome in the context of a market that is acutely concerned about growth prospects. So to see employment figures that were almost 40,000 better than what the market had anticipated in April, coming in at 177,000, Pete, that created a very clear catalyst for sending the markets higher. You saw gains in the order of around 1.5% for the indices in the case of the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. In weekly terms, you had the S&P 500 rise by around 3%. It's now in the midst of the best winning streak that it's seen since 2004. It's up for 9 straight sessions. So it's a clear indication of how the momentum can be re-established when the news flow is quite encouraging. It's just a question of how we navigate the middle of the week, because there's a US Federal Reserve decision on interest rates, Pete. They won't move on rates, but it's an opportunity for the Fed chairman to speak expansively about the US economy, including the risks that higher tariffs and a lack of resolution might bring. So that's something to keep an eye out. But for in the middle of the week, the ASX 200 is going to kick off with a gain of around 0.4% this morning. The election at the weekend will be an interesting catalyst, because in some quarters there was a sense that potentially you might be dealing with a minority government. So the clear resolution of the political situation could be a further positive, adding to that 0.4% improvement this morning.
All right, Tom Piotrowski, thank you.